Friends, beta, when I checked your test, I felt that we should revise these topics in a way that you are somewhere confused to understand the question or the instruction. Fine. So I will hurriedly touch the topics of which you were given in your RT1 also, RT as well as RT2, revision test 2, revision assignment 2. So in RT1 you were having noun case, which I feel still I need to revise a few points. Fine. So beta, when the question is in sentence, आपको belonging case के लिए, noun case, possessive case के लिए, अगर आपको sentence form में है तो आपने sentence में ही answer देना है ना. For example, these books belong to these boys. Fine? Clear? Fine? Now, these books belong to these boys. Now, you are supposed to tell the possessive case of these books to the boys. Fine? These are these boys' books. Fine? And there can be any determiner to these books belong to Ram. These are Ram's books. Fine? Clear? I think it makes more clear. If we don't take these books, the same determinant is there, we leave this. These books belong to Ram. Fine? These are Ram's boys. Fine? I think that this much is very clear to you. You are supposed to revise the page number on possessive case, noun case, page number 26. Open page number 26 in your grammar book. If it is singular, if noun is singular, we put up apostrophe s with the singular. Fine. If it is plural, then boys apostrophe behind this s. Clear? If any name ending in s Yeats. बेटा don't go for any confusion. Just keep in mind कि हमें अगर S में है, the sound में है, तो हमने इसका apostrophe कहाँ डालना है? बाद में लगाना है. Fine. Some kind of idiomatic, for example, some abstract noun they are personified. Nature's law. Nature's rules. Then sometime when it is some abstract noun is taken as a human figure, is personified in poetry or in idiomatic expressions at an arm's length. For idiomatic expressions, at an arm's length. Because we use this apostrophe s with the living things. हम non living things के साथ क्या यूज करते हैं? Off case. Off लगाते हैं. But in idiomatic expressions with abstract noun or some kind of the other words, we can use this apostrophe. These are the exceptional cases. Fine. But non-living things की बात means the tire of the car, not car's tire. ये तो first rule है जो आपको दिमाग में रखना चाहिए. Fine. So you should revise all these rules. You can see on page number 26. For example, there is father-in-law. Father-in-law. Now, father-in-law, you remember when we have to make it plural, we write fathers. Fathers-in-law. Clear? But when we have to show the possessive case, we will write father-in-law apostrophe s. Clear? So, next topic we will revise. Next, I take the topic of non-finite verb. Okay. Conditionals. Let's take conditional first. Beta, for conditionals, the only thing you are supposed to do, that is rules. 4 rules only. Conditional verb or conditional sentences. Fine. For conditional sentences, there will be 2 clauses. Clauses now you understand. Fine. One is if clause and the other is where modal is used. These are the condition based. अगर ऐसा होता है तो ये होगा. Fine. First is a zero type. These are of three kinds. First is zero type, then is first type, and second and third. In zero type, we use present tense. There will be present tense. But present tense means in any form it can be present, continuous, and perfect also. Otherwise, it is V1. And in other part, we use models like will, can, and may. Now, may is for doubt. If we talk about may is a doubt also. He may come, means he may not also. Fine. So, will, we preferably will use will. Now, can, if you take model, then again there can be some confusion, some doubt. And whether he can or cannot. How are you so sure? Clear? But we expect. So, better is to use, just remember this will. Zero type will. Then first, if there is V1 present tense in one clause. Now, this if can be in between also, and there are some other words also for these. If clause, it is called, generally it is called if clause. Clear? But with if clause in place of if means अगर वो आता है, it gives the condition. Fine. In case of, you can think of other words also, but usually it is followed by if. Now this if word can be in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle also. Clear? Now second concern for the first type, if there is will, first form of the word in one, first form of the verb is used in one clause, in other we will use will. It is probability. This type is of probability. कि अगर वो आता है, if he comes, I will go with her into the market. Clear? Condition is there if he comes. Clear? Now second, that is again probability if there is V2. Past tense is used, we will use would, and usually here V form is used, verb. Usually here, and remember, if one clause var is used, in other clause you will use would. Usually this kind of question is given because students are confused with the verb. But remember, verb is the past form of be. अगर इसमें is a mark है तो past form क्या रहेगा? Was verb. Fine. Then third is had plus V3. Now this is totally improbable. Improbable in the sense that time has passed. If he had come to me, I would have gone. Means वो आया नहीं, अब वो टाइम निकल चुका है. Had gone क्या होता है? Past in past. Remember past perfect, use of past perfect. Past in past. Clear? So had plus V3. In other clause we will use would have plus V3. Clear? Fine. So you are supposed to revise these rules only. बेटा सेंटेंसेस तो आप कितने भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं और जब टाइम मिले आप पढ़ते जाइए एक दो सेंटेंस हर एक्सरसाइज का. You have multi exercises there, plenty of sentences are there. Fine. You can revise anyway. Now, non-finite. It will be related to rather non-finite. I will relate it with the phrase also. है ना? Non-finite verb. When we'll do that non-finite, then you will come to know. Now, non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. If we talk about first, let me talk about finite verb. Now, finite verb. What is finite verb? Finite verb which changes according to the subject. Finite verb which changes according to the subject. For example, it is go. He के साथ क्या यूज होगा? Goes. Past tense होगा तो क्या यूज होगा? Went. Isn't it? According to the tense and subject, it changes. But this non-finite verb, it does not change according to the subject. Clear? It does not change according to the subject. Now, non-finite verb is of three kinds. First is to infinitive. Infinitive. Now, beta, to infinitive means you should remember 2 plus V1. Anywhere in English, in any sentence, to go. I don't like to play music. I don't like to listen to music. I don't like to go outdoor for outdoor games. To go. Fine. Now, when I speak this sentence, I don't like to go outside. Now, first you should be able to recognize the words in a sentence. Fine. This is I, it is subject. Clear? From this don't I came to know that this is present indefinite, simple present sentence. Tense is simple present. I don't, and this is the main verb. This is the main verb. Now, after this main verb, there is again verb, and you know that we can't use two verbs consecutively. ऐसे थोड़ी I don't like go. Some are there. Some are there. Fine. Where infinitives उनको बोलते हैं, which are used as a main verb again. वो इसके place लेंगे. Clear? But here these are two verbs and in between there is to. This is not preposition to. इसके बाद कोई noun नहीं follow कर रहा है. यहाँ पे क्या follow कर रहा है? Verb. It means it is to. This is infinitive. To infinitive verb. To go. Means मैं बाहर जाना पसंद नहीं करता. So somewhere it is used to add another phrase to the sentence. अब मैं phrase बोल रही हूँ. Because when the group of words have this non-finite, these non-finite verb, it will be a phrase. Clear? अब ये याद रखना है जब हमने ये finite verb फिर आपके दिमाग में होनी चाहिए. Next is to infinitive बेटा. Now the place of to infinitive verb can be anywhere in the sentence. It can be used in the subject also. Phrase can be a subject noun phrase और वो noun phrase to से start हो सकता है. To are is human. To are is human. To are is noun phrase. It is used in the beginning. Means it can be used initially, middle or in the end. To infinitive verb कहीं पे भी आपको sentence में मिल सकती है. Now the next is participle. Now the participle verbs. Participle verbs are ing, participle, ed participle, and third is perfect, that is having plus V3. Clear? Having plus V3. Now you know the use of these. We usually conjunct the sentences with the help of these. Watching TV. She did her work watching. Coming out of the class, she switched off the light. करते हैं ना उसको हम conjunction के लिए इनको use करते हैं when we join the sentences. Clear? This ed participle it is used as इसको adjectival verb भी बोलते हैं. ed participle को adjectival verb in the sense यहाँ पे आप एक दिमाग में एक word रख लो boiled potatoes. Fine. Here this is ed. This is ed participle but it is used as an adjective of potatoes. ये यूज बता रहे हैं जिसको हम इतना डीपली स्टडी नहीं करते जब हम सेंटेंस पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है? This is ed participle. It is not again. It is not V3 और V2. यहाँ पे ये टेंस के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं आ रहा है. ये पोटैटोस के लिए आ रहा है. Boiled potatoes. This is ed participle. Clear? Having plus V3 ये थर्ड टाइप है इसको यूज करने की participle. Having finished his work, she went out to play. Having finished her work, काम खत्म कर चुका था इसलिए वो बाहर चला गया. Fine. So again, these are used to add phrase in a sentence. Remember that these will be phrases. अब मैं बार-बार रिपीट कर रही हूँ phrases. Clear? अब ये आपके फिक्स होना चाहिए कि नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब के साथ क्या फ्रेम होता है, टू इन्फिनिटिव के साथ phrases. Now third is gerund. Now gerund बेटा when we add ing to a word, when we use ing with the verb and it becomes a noun, इसको noun और verb भी बोलते हैं. In the sense drink, she drank milk and drinking is a bad habit. You know, in the second sentence I use the word drinking, drink plus ing, but this drinking is a bad habit. Now here I use the word drinking. Can you just think of this word? Drinking is ड्रिंकिंग इज अ बैड हैबिट। बेटा एक सिंपल सेंटेंस को उसके स्ट्रक्चर को समझना सीखो, उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना। दिस इज द सब्जेक्ट ड्रिंकिंग, इट इज सब्जेक्ट, am I right? This is subject, this is verb, this is article, determiner, again bad, what is that? Adjective, habit again, noun, abstract nouns। बेटा ये चीजें बहुत क्लियर हो जानी चाहिए, इसमें हेजिटेट मत करो, इसमें शाय फील मत करो, यू शुड बी एक्सप्रेसिव। ये जो स्ट्रक्चर है, आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ द वर्ड शुड बी क्लियर टू यू एट दिस लेवल। पहचानना सीखो। कोई भी टेक्स्ट पढ़ रहे हो, टेक्स्ट पढ़ते पढ़ते कोई आंसर पढ़ रहे हो, कभी मन करता है चलो मैं एक सेंटेंस करके देखो इसमें क्या क्या है। क्लियर? नाउ दिस ड्रिंकिंग, बेटा दिस वर्ड ओरिजिन, अगर मैं इसका ओरिजिन देखूं इस वर्ड का, तो दैट इज ड्रिंक प्लस क्या है, आईएनजी ऐड हुआ इसमें, हुआ, एंड दैट इज दिस जेरेंड, नॉट कंटिन्यूअस आईएनजी। समझ रहे मेरी बात? आईएनजी एक सफिक्स है जो यहाँ पे ऐड किया गया, जो वर्ड के साथ ऐड किया गया आईएनजी, लेकिन वो वाला आईएनजी नहीं है, इज एम आर प्लस आईएनजी, वी1 प्लस आईएनजी। नो डाउट इट इज डिफरेंट यूज ऑफ आईएनजी। आईएनजी लगा के मैंने इसको क्या बना दिया, सब्जेक्ट ड्रिंकिंग। और यहाँ पे ड्रिंकिंग एक कंटिन्यूअस हैबिट है। यहाँ पे ड्रिंकिंग, आई एम ड्रिंकिंग वाटर नहीं है, दिस इज ड्रिंकिंग हैबिट। स्मोक से स्मोकिंग, sky से skiing, that becomes a activity now. Am I clear to you? And that can be used as a gerund, that is called gerund. When it becomes a noun, it is called gerund, and that can be used as a subject or a noun। कहाँ यूज कर सकते हैं? I don't like smoking। अब smoking कहाँ पे आ गया? सेंटेंस के एंड में। Am I clear?